is Michael Strange. I'm the executive director for Eau Claire Development Corporation. And Burton Heights Phase 2 is a subdivision that was started back in 2007 with an investment from the federal home dollars. This particular part of the subdivision here is about a $2.5 million investment into this community. And our overall goal was just to invite families back into the city limits of Columbia, provide some affordable housing for individuals with 80% of the area's medium income. So we're excited about the development and how it's taking shape. We actually have our first home here right behind me is actually already under contract, and the owner is here today, and we'll introduce him to you later. At this time, we will have some remarks from Steve Benjamin, Mayor Benjamin.
Well, thank Mike. It's a wonderful pleasure to be here with all of you today, but certainly, Ms. Harrison, with all of you who make this community so special. Anyone who's ever bought a home will tell you that with the exception of the birth of a child, that very few things compare to the feeling you get when you become a homeowner for the first time. You walk up with your key in your hand, you turn the lock and open the door, and it's like you open the door to a whole new world. You stand a little bit taller, you lift your head a little bit higher, you stick your chest out a little bit further, as if simply by turning that key you become more responsible, a member of the community, maybe even more American. It's that sense of pride of accomplishment that floods your heart. It's that breath of opportunity, pure, unfiltered opportunity that fills your lungs. And that's why we're here today with fantastic veterans like Mr. Miller. Because when you get past all the budget spreadsheets and crime statistics, the hours of discussions and debate, our job is to create opportunity. And nothing says opportunity more than owning your own home. That's why we're here today, and that's why we're proud to work with the Eau Claire Development Corporation to create this opportunity for families who will live here and for this wonderful neighborhood who will embrace them as they take hold, raise their families, chart their futures, and build not a house, but build a home. We're so proud to be here with you today. Thank you. And obviously my friend and mentor and a councilman for this proud District 1, Sam Davis.
Good morning. I think the mayor stole a little of my thunder. Purchasing your home is a very special event in your life. I remember when I first bought my house out here, I chose to live in North Columbia. I chose to live in an area where folks may have questioned, but it's all about what you want and whether or not it meets what you're looking for. My wife wanted a dining room, so that the house had a dining room. But I remember with the contractors that were working on the house, I went over there at 10, 12 o'clock at night, and I did some of the spatulings and the cracks and that sort of thing and helped smooth it over. And so when I walk through that house to this very day, I can point to spots that I helped to make more pleasant, more pleasing, and it makes the color, the paint, look special. And today is a culmination of a few years of planning and working with the neighborhood, and also living up to a promise. And the promise was that we were going to transform this spot and make it blend with the existing houses, with the neighborhood on scale. And that's what we've done. A lot of sweat, tears, and long meetings and give and take went into this day. And that's why it's special, and that's why we are very appreciative of the partnership that we have with the neighborhood. I think they would say that we kept our word. And I'm very, very pleased to see a number of you who are visiting this area, this side of town for the first time. Want you to know that we have numerous opportunities out here for you. And staff are willing to work with you to come back and take advantage of some of the raw land, raw property that we do have out here. And we know that you are eager, ready, willing, and able, and you want to come back. And so we have a red carpet waiting for you. And so let's continue the partnership. And we appreciate everything that you've done to help make this day possible. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brad Evett. I'm the Community Planning and Development Director for HUD here in Columbia, Housing and Urban Development. And I just to piggyback on the councilman's comments, the transformation of this area, this spot, is truly amazing. And I remember what was once here, and I see what is here now, and it's just a testament to hard work and commitment and resolve. And at HUD, we're very proud of the work that the City of Columbia and the Eau Claire Development Corporation have done. Deborah Livingston and her staff, we have a great partnership, and we're very grateful for that partnership. And we look forward to continuing this momentum in North Columbia and all over the city, building neighborhoods, building homes, creating opportunities. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to speak today, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Good morning. For all of you who know me, you know I don't speak long. So with that said, my name is Deborah Livingston, and I'm the Director of Community Development. On behalf of the Community Development staff, we say congratulations to the Eau Claire Development Corporation for finishing Phase 3. We are so excited. We are the funding entity, and we used our home dollars, our federal home dollars, to make this happen, and we are really excited, and we thank the Board of Directors and Mr. Strange and his staff for going ahead and completing this project after 7 years now. I think it's about close to 7 years. We are happy to see it completed, and the fact that we have so many houses under contract. Russell Jeffcoat, we have 1, maybe 2, 3. Don't forget that the city has funding through the Community Development Department, and we do have $10,000 in down payment assistance that can help to really make the houses even more affordable. So with that said, who is next? Ms. Harrison from the Burton Heights Standards Age Groups Neighborhood Association. But thank you guys very much for coming.
Good morning. As Ms. Livingston said, my name is Edna Harrison, and I'm president of the Burton Heights Standish Acres neighborhood. It is indeed a pleasure for me to speak today for my neighborhood. We've been working very hard on Farrow Road and in this area to get some things done. And it just pleases my heart today to see that a part of what we have been asking for is coming to a completion. We must remember that Farrow Road is a corridor into the city. And for about 10 or more years, I have been working with Sam Davis and some of the other city officials to get some things done on Farrow Road. And this is just the beginning. This is not all of what we wanted, but we are proud of what we have here today. As I said earlier, Burton Heights is a neighborhood that's off of Farrow Road, which is a direct corridor into the city. So we are looking forward to greater heights and greater things going on Farrow Road. And again, we would like to thank the Eau Claire Community Development Corporation for completing Phase 3. Again, thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Ms. Harrison. And Ms. Harrison has been too kind in our conversations. She's a lot more emphatic in about what she wants for the Farrell Road area. But that is great. We're excited about it. At this time, we'll have closing remarks from our board chairman of Eau Claire Development Corporation, Reverend Richard Dozier.
It's a great day in Burton Heights. It's good to see all of you here and to witness what has happened here in this little, I call plot of land off of Farrell Road. Our hard work over the years demonstrate to you that when we work together, things can happen. To make things happen here today, I would like to recognize a few people who have been very essential to this process. From the City of Columbia, the Chief Financial Officer, Jeff Palin. Where is Jeff? What would you like to have to say to us, Jeff?
I think this is wonderful. I think the mayor said it a little while ago. When you see something, from my point of view as a CFO, see things in the budget, in a spreadsheet, and to see these things out here, it's impressive.
From spreadsheet to a livable home. That's great. Thank you. We also recognize Russell and Jeff Coat Realty Company, who have been helping us to market this. And is this Mr. Russell? Thank you so much for your presence and your work. What would you like to say to us today?
This is like old home week for me. I don't know how many of you know it, but I was raised in Eau Claire. And to see this project come to fulfillment like it has is very gratifying to me. When I first got out of the Air Force, I bought a GI 4.5% loan house that Ralph Bagnall built. It was the last new little house in the Forest Acres area. Reminds me very much of this. I paid $13,250 for it. This one is $120, but I bought it in 1957, and that's about right, I guess. But I want to thank the Eau Claire Development Organization and the mayor for allowing us to represent this area in sales. Michael Neary, who is one, in my opinion, one of the, if not the best builder in this city and this whole area. We appreciate your cooperation on this as well, Michael. But thank all of you for coming, and we'll probably sell it out on the way out.
Thank you, Mr. Russell, and Mr. Neary from Southern Homes. We're delighted to have you here today because you have made this possible. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you to the Eau Claire Development Board for giving us this opportunity. I wish it were a little bigger. Wish you guys would have called us a little sooner. But we had a great experience building these homes, and I can't top Bob Russell. I didn't grow up in Eau Claire, but I actually did work for Richland District 1 on Burton Elementary School here, and brought in portables when they were expanding and needed more room, and built sidewalks, and that was back in 1993, so it's kind of a homecoming for me also. I'd like to thank a couple of people from our organization. My son Pennington, who was the construction superintendent, step up Pennington. He got to cut his teeth. He's a senior at Clemson this year, and was out here under the guidance of Eric Stevenson. Eric was a project manager, had helped my son very much, and of course Mike Satterfield. Mike, the Santa Claus beard in training over here. He met with the Eau Claire Development Board, and we designed these homes specifically to what they wanted, and we were just happy to have the opportunity. Again, thank you, and next time, call us a little sooner.
Thank you. We also thank those who have helped make today possible. Rena Center. Is Mr. Bowers here? He's not here. Well, they have helped us furnish the house for this occasion. We also, I think, who's that? Russell, Jeff Goat was, how's that? They did the furnishing. We thank them and thank Pepsi Cola bottling company for the drinks today. As a matter of fact, is the manager of Pepsi here? Well, I'm thanking people who made this possible. He's one of our board members. I'm going to ask all of the Eau Claire Development Corporation board members who are here. Just wave your hand so people will see you. I saw several. Nate, thank you. Staff members, in terms of Michael. Who else did I see? Verdine. Where are you, Verdine? Thank you. How's that? We also work with the CEZ, Columbia Empowerment Zone. Felicia, where are you? Oh, in the back there is Judge McDuffie here. She's not, but I would like to give special thanks on behalf of the Eau Claire Development Corporation to Felicia for those 7 years for working with us, and for Deborah Livingston when I first became chair of the Development Corporation. Things were sort of at a standstill here. And whenever we would meet, Deborah was there. And she's a really tough person to make things happen. But I look around today and look at Eau Claire Development Corporation, and Deborah, we have to say thank you for your diligence, your faith, your trust in here. Okay. Okay. One other group of people that share room in the building that our office is located is the North Region of our police department. I saw Captain Holbrook, and I see Major Kelly back there, and those who support them, and we thank them. How's that? Deputy. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Deputy Chief Kelly. Okay. We thank them for their work.
1, 2, 3,